What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we are going to react to this interview from Kathleen Kennedy. She's decided to come out of hiding. She's been in hiding, it seems like, since The Last Jedi premiered. We haven't seen her. She's made no real public statements on camera. She's done no interviews. This is a person who was always out in front for The Force Awakens. She was out in front for all of the Star Wars celebrations since she's been president of Lucasfilm. She was out at the forefront for Rogue One doing interviews and press. Same with The Last Jedi, doing interviews and press. And now we have basically heard nothing from her outside of a few press releases, controlled press releases, since The Last Jedi. So that tells us a lot about what's going on. They know the backlash is so massive and she just does not want to face the heat. But she has no problem with all of her employees going out and just shitting all over the fans. But I did not realize that she did this interview at the premiere of the Solo premiere the other night. So let's check it out. And I'm not really looking forward to this, to be honest with you. But here we go in 3, 2, 1.
No, it is so exciting. We're going to see
voice.
how Han met Chewie.
Like,
And I think a lot of people are wondering how that all happened, so it's pretty exciting. Pretty exciting. You know, I think what it is it's just a great, fun time at the movies. That's what this story really is.
Dialing
and
down
I think
those
that they're going to
expectations.
make little discoveries along the way, but they're really going to love the relationships in the movie. It is, you know, the thing is that I got to work with Larry Kasdan, who had done Empire Strikes Back and Jedi, and he worked with his son on this movie, John Kasdan. So I think that was one of the most enjoyable things because Larry really knows the story and he really knows the characters. So we were finding lots of little new details that we could put in this film. I think there's nothing better than to see what we do with an audience. It's one of the great things as filmmakers is that we get a chance to see people react to what we've done. And I love that more than anything. So I'm really excited to get into the theater and see people experience it.
Okay, so she loves nothing more than what the audience reaction is to their films. Are you kidding me right now? Is there a bigger hypocrite on the planet right now? We are talking about the person that is running the company that is full of people attacking the fans right now. And she literally said that the most entertaining part of it is to see the audience's reaction and see how they feel about it. Are you kidding me right now? I will say she seemed a little nervous and on edge. There was a lot of jump cuts in there, so I'm curious what the jump cuts were for. I can't believe you didn't ask about The Last Jedi, but I get it. If you want to be professional, it's a professional setting, and it is the Solo premiere, so I can respect that. I totally can respect that. But I really would have loved for her to address the, hey, how do you feel about the backlash with The Last Jedi? Since you do love audience feedback so very much, as you just said, I would have loved to see her face that question. But I'm sure that was, now again, I don't know who this YouTube channel is or who the media company is that had that interview. I would have to imagine that was a controlled situation. But at the same time, I feel like if it was a controlled situation, it probably would have been someone like Entertainment Weekly or, you know, because basically Entertainment Weekly is Disney's PR firm at this point. Because they get all the Star Wars news. But yeah, interesting that Kathleen Kennedy finally speaks after so many months of being in hiding and being a ghost. Now we have heard from the president herself, Miss Crazy Kathleen Kennedy. Man, is so, and it's funny. I mean, look, again, she did so much press for the other 3 Star Wars films. She was out front. She was pushing the narratives. She was speaking. She was explaining everything. And now she's just completely fallen off the face of the earth for the most part. She's not part of any interviews. She's not part of any PR. And I just find that to be incredibly interesting right now. Solo is the battleground. It really is. Look, it's real simple, okay? If Solo performs well, then Kathleen Kennedy continues to operate as normal. And as of right now, it doesn't matter what I think. It doesn't matter what you think. It doesn't matter what anybody thinks. The resume for Kathleen Kennedy at Lucasfilm right now, she has 3 $1 billion films. It doesn't matter how we got there. It doesn't matter the context to the fact that, yes, they would have been $1 billion films regardless of who the president was, because it's Star Wars. All of that is irrelevant. She has 3 $1 billion films. Now, in my opinion, the trajectory of what's going on with Star Wars went way up, stood okay, and then now it's crashing and burning with The Last Jedi. But Solo's going to be important. If it's successful, then we're going to continue in the path that she is taking us. If Solo is a Justice League, for instance, and it underperforms big time at the box office, then I believe that puts Kathleen Kennedy in a very, very difficult position, and it's going to make Disney and their shareholders sit back and go, okay, now we know for sure the backlash is massive and people are pissed. And we need to do something about this, because we have Star Wars Galaxy's Edge opening at Disney World and at Disneyland simultaneously in 2019. And if fans are this pissed off right now, we need to fix this immediately. So again, Solo is massively important, because by the time we get to episode 9, that's really, which I think episode 9 will be the true test of everything. But Solo is super important. So we shall see. So she speaks. She says she cares about fan and audience feedback. I find that to be incredibly hard to believe. But what do you guys think? Let me know in the comments below. Also, I want to give a shout out to a YouTube channel. This is, I'm going to have to pull it back up because it's a long name. So give me just a minute and I will pull this up. It's The Gospel According to Mark with a C. The Gospel According to Mark with a C. I have sent a few people have sent me this video on Twitter, a few of his videos over the past. I really like what this guy has to say. He's straight to the point. He does not mince words. He tells it like it is. He calls out the SJW nonsense, and he wears a G.I. Joe hat. And so if you wear a G.I. Joe hat, you're automatically a friend to me. But I really like what he's doing. He's got a little over, I think he's got about 1,200 subscribers. So let's definitely help him out. Get those numbers up for him, because he's putting the truth out there, and I dig this guy. So if you go over there, I've never spoken with him, but you can definitely let him know Jeremy from Geeks and Gamers sent you over there. I think you'll like some of his videos. He tells it like it is. He tells the truth, and he doesn't mix words. He just puts it out there for you. So anyway, other than that, YouTube, Sports Wars. I need you guys to go subscribe to our Sports Wars YouTube channel. I don't talk about sports on this channel. I know you hate it when I talk sports. So go over to our Sports Wars YouTube channel. Help us cross that 1,000 subscriber mark. All right, you guys have a great day, and I will be back, and we'll talk to you later.